Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to connect with people? Like you're just stuck in your own head, second guessing every single thing you want to say. Or worse, not saying anything at all. Here's the truth. It's not your personality, it's not about your looks, and it's definitely not because you're not interesting enough. How do I know? Because I used to be exactly where you are right now. Stuck, overthinking every single thing I wanted to say, and watching life just pass by me. But this one realization changed everything for me. Stick with me and I'll show you how I did it, and more importantly, how you can break free from this. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why you're just stuck socially, you'll also have the exact step by step to transform the way you look yourself and how other people look at you. Let's get this one thing clear. If you've been struggling socially, it's not your fault. You have never thought on how to deal with the pressure of trying to be normal. Society tells us to be yourself, but be the version of yourself that everybody approves of. How the fuck can we win when the rules are rigged like that? I know this because I've lived it. For years, I thought the problem was me. I thought I was funny enough, charming enough, or confident enough. I thought rejection was the proof that I didn't belong. But here's what I didn't realize. The biggest enemy wasn't other people. It wasn't even my personality. It was this distorted belief that I had. I had this distorted belief that I was just unlikable. One day I was just mindlessly scrolling through TikTok and I saw some guy talking about something that caught my eye. And he said something along the line of, the way you see yourself is how other people see you. And the thing is, at first I thought it was like some motivational bullshit, but something about it stuck with me. I realized the problem wasn't how other people saw me, it was how I saw myself. I was walking into every situation already assuming the worst. Like, they probably won't like me. I'll just embarrass myself. And guess what? That became a reality. Not because it was true, but I believed to be true. Imagine looking at the world with a cracked lens, right? Everything looks distorted. You think people are just staring at you, laughing at you, or judging you. But in reality, that's not happening. It's the lens playing tricks on you. What I realized hit me deeper than ever. I was just seeing myself in a broken way. Of course, it wasn't an instant fix, and I realized this. Even after realizing this, I'll still freeze up in conversations. I overthink every single word that I said. But every time I stepped off my comfort zone, I chipped away that cracked lens. And here's what finally worked for me. After all those years of trial and error, and I'm going to give it to you for completely free in these 3 simple steps that I still use to this day, and it's still working for other people too. So the first thing you have to realize is the recognition of the distortion. Start by catching those negative thoughts when they pop up. Maybe it's like, I'm just too awkward, people don't like me, or I never fit in. The thing is, these aren't facts. They are just distortion created by a self-image. The first step is just realizing and being aware of it. Now second, you have to replace that lens. Now replacing the distortion wasn't easy either, but it did take practice. I had to switch. I had to make it opposite of what I was thinking. Let's say you were saying like, I'm too awkward. Instead of saying that, stop and make it opposite. Make it more empowering, Make it, oh, I'm learning to be more comfortable instead of I'm being awkward. Let's say you might be saying people won't like me. You can say people are open to connecting with me. See? Everything has its opposite. So if you're telling yourself these negative things day in and day out, when they do pop off, make it reverse. And of course, at first, it's gonna be really, really hard for you to accept that because you've been thinking in that distorted way. It takes practice. Like everything else, it takes practice. This isn't about faking confidence. It's about giving yourself the permission to see yourself in a new way. Third, take action with these new beliefs, with these new empowering beliefs. And the thing is, here's the game changer. You have to act as if those beliefs are true. And I mean it. Do something you will never do. Talk to somebody you will usually avoid. Maybe just speak up in the group or in the class, maybe in the meeting, right? Even if it's just once. Go to a social event without overthinking every detail. The thing here with this step is to tell your brain, feed those evidence to support those beliefs. So once you have those evidence in mind, you can use those evidence as if when those negative thoughts pop off, you can tell, look, I did this, now what? When you have those evidence, it's easier for you to break those negative beliefs and have better empowering beliefs. That's the feedback loop. These 3 steps is easy, simple, but effective. Now, I'm not saying I became some extroverted social butterfly, but by consistently applying this framework, everything changed. I stopped overthinking every situation that I went in. I stopped assuming people were judging me, and I started showing up as my authentic self. No longer afraid of rejection or even awkwardness. The best part, the more I practiced, the more natural it became. Let's be real. The people who taught you to hide your true self were wrong. The teacher who embarrassed you in front of the whole class is wrong. The friend who ghosted you and made you feel like shit is wrong. They don't define you. They never did. If you have struggled, it's because you are set up to fail. No one handed you a guidebook on how to overcome this and be more confident. You've been trying to figure out all on your own, and I know that's hard. And it's okay. That's the first step. But here's the good news. You can rewrite your story. Imagine walking into a room feeling at ease. Imagine able to start a conversation without overthinking. It's not a fantasy, it's a skill. And you, my friend, can learn it. And no, you don't have to fake a new personality. You don't have to become someone you're not. The real you underneath all those fears is enough. You have always known that deep down you are capable of more. That voice telling you you're meant for better, it's right. And honestly, that's exactly why I have created a free community. And it's a space where men like you, guys who have spent too long feeling stuck, find understanding and support. A space where you can finally stop feeling judged and start making real progress alongside others who has been where you are. Let's be real here. Society, school, even how we were raised has failed us. It never taught us on how to build confidence and genuinely connect with other people authentically. That's why I have built this community. Inside, there are over 100 men that are learning directly from each other and me on how to overcome these challenges and completely transform their social lives. And if you are ready to take the first step, click the link in the description and join us. It only takes a minute to sign up. It's completely free. Sure, you can leave anytime you want, but honestly, most don't because of the progress they are making. I can't wait to see you inside, see you transform with other people, like-minded people, and grow alongside each other. See you inside.